Welcome back to MWP. I'm your host Seth,
And co-host Tristan.
and today we're moving. I think, I think the farthest we've gone away from our our neck of the woods.
All the way over to Montauk, New York.
Yep, we're on the East Coast now.
Spreading it out.
Oh yeah, I'd be down. I think eventually visit New York at least once. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that's a little thing on my bucket list personally. I would
Yeah,
like to go out there.
I don't know about New York City, but I think just the state New York would be good.
Yeah, no, I want to go to Syracuse.
Mm.
It's got a lot of history.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think it's one of the oldest cities or towns over there, but it's just packed with so many cool old buildings.
Oh hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know where I'd go for in New York, but like just somewhere in New York that's not New York City, just to get a little bit more. I think it'd be pretty awesome. And shit, maybe we'll do Montauk, New York, after this video.
Hmm?
Which, a little info on Montauk, which I think I am saying that right. Or it could not be. We're bad with names here. Is a hamlet in East Hampton, and if you don't know what a hamlet is a community in a town that is not incorporated, like officially, but it's identified by a name. It's located at the tip of the South Fork Peninsula of Long Island, and it's been used as a Army, Navy, Coast Guard, and Air Force base. It gets its name from the Monteca? Whatever, people, which is a Native American tribe that lived in the area, and it's home to Montauk Point Light, which was the first lighthouse in New York, and is the fourth oldest lighthouse that is still active.
Do we know when that was constructed?
Um, it was first lit in 1797,
Jesus.
so that is pretty old.
It's quite a pretty lighthouse too.
Oh yeah, it's like the most stereotypical lighthouse, honestly.
Yeah, no, it's very picturesque.
I'm also kind of surprised it's still operational with how old it is.
Yeah, I feel like those don't usually have that long of a life expectancy.
Hey,
Like,
but it is.
yeah. Now we got Montauk or Lake Montauk. It's an artificial embankment in Montauk, New York. It spans across 900 acres, the largest body of fresh water on Long Island. It was originally referred to as Lake Wynanch. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that on the maps, and it was commonly referred to as the Great Lake. After World War II, it became a well-known commercial and sports fishing area. The Coast Guard operates a station on Star Island as well.
Pretty cool.
So, yeah, I mean, 900 acres, man. That's crazy. I understand why they would call it the Great Lake.
No, yeah. I also just find it interesting, like, how much it is, like, a very military, or was a very military base of operations.
Yeah, I mean, it's right next to the water, so
No, yeah.
be perfect for training too.
Yeah. And it's on the East Coast, so, like, a little bit closer than, like, going to, like, Europe, I guess. And if you were, instead of, like, if you're on the West Coast. So, I guess it makes a little sense. And Montauk, as I think most people who be watching this have like probably already know, is home to many different bizarre things, I guess. Starting with the Montauk Monster, which on January 23rd, 2008, an article was released in the local newspaper, The Independent. Jenna Hewitt, 26 of Montauk, and three friends said that they found the creature on July 12th at the Ditch Plains Beach, 2 miles east of the district. Jenna Hewitt was quoted, "We were looking for a place to sit and play ball games, like they did in the summer of '93, when we saw some people looking at something. We didn't know what it was. We joked that maybe it was something from Plum Island." Her color photograph of the creature ran black and white under the headline, "The Hound of Bonnockville?" A pun on the name Binockers, Binockers? My god, these names. Which refers to the natives of East Hampton and the Hound of the Baskervilles by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. The lighthearted article speculated that the creature might be a turtle or some mutant experiment from Plum Island Animal Disease Center. It then noted that Larry Penny, the East Hampton Natural Resource Director, had concluded that it was a raccoon with its upper jaw missing. There were rumors that the carcass had been taken away from the site. A local newspaper quoted an anonymous resident who claimed that the animal was only the size of a cat and that it has decomposed to a skeleton by the time of the press coverage. She would not identify its location for inspection. He would claim that a guy took it and put it in the woods in his backyard, but would not say who or where. Her father denied that his daughter was keeping the body's location a secret. Which I'm gonna stop right there real quick. I don't know how the father's denying that when she's just like, yeah, a guy took it, but I'm not telling you who or where, you know?
Yeah, if she's saying that to the press, I don't know why he'd be denying it.
Yeah, I don't know how he's going like, my daughter is not denying its location.
Maybe he's the one that took it and he doesn't want to say.
I mean, maybe. It's just like, so clearly she is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. If you've looked up photos of this thing, I don't know who would want to touch it. It looks disgusting.
Oh, yeah. Well, I could see kids wanting to be like, oh, it's so cool, guys.
A bloated carcass.
You know, just kids being kids. I could see it.
Yeah, probably. Trying to poke it with a stick.
Yeah. they probably would do some fuck shit with it, honestly.
Oh, yeah. I'll throw it on the main lady's porch.
Yeah, like something like that. Hewitt and her friends were interviewed on Plum TV, a local public access television show. Alana Novisky? Oh my god. An employee of Evolutionary Media Group in Los Angeles, California, passed a photo of the creature to Anna Holmes, at Jezebel, claiming that a friend's sister saw the monster in Montauk. Holmes then passed it along to the website Gawker, which gave it a wide attention on July 29 under the headline, Damn Monster Washes Ashore in Montauk. The monster has been discussed on Conspiracy Theory with Jesse Ventura on August 4th, 2011. The Montauk Monster was featured on the second episode of the third season of Ancient Aliens titled Aliens and Monsters. Initial media reports included speculation that the Montauk Monster might have been a turtle without its shell, although turtle shells are fused with the spine and cannot be removed in this way. A dog, a large rodent, or a science experiment from the nearby government animal testing facility, the Plum Island Animal Disease Center. William Wise, a director of Stony Brook University's Living Marine Resource Institute, inspected the photo along with a colleague, and they deemed the creature a fake. Although Wise's next best guess was that the creature could be a deceased dog or coyote, which had been in the sea for a while. Wise discounted the following general possibilities. That it was a raccoon, the legs appeared to be too long in proportion to the body. Sea turtles do not have fur or teeth. Rodents have two large, distinct incisor teeth in front of their mouths. A dog, or any other canine such as a coyote, the corpse is dog-like, but the eye ridge and feet do not match. And a sheep, or other ovine. Although the face looks somewhat ovine, sheep do not have sharp teeth. Paleozoologist Darren Nash, studied the photograph and concluded from the corpse's visible dentation, skull shape, and front paws that the creature was a raccoon, with the extremely odd appearance merely a byproduct of decomposition and wire action, removing most of the animal's hair and some of its flesh. He disagreed with the idea that the legs were disproportionately long for a raccoon, providing an illustration of a raccoon's body superimposed over the corpse in the photograph. Jeff Corwin also identified the carcass as that of a raccoon in a Fox News interview. You think it was a raccoon?
I don't know. The pictures of it, the ears look way too big to be a raccoon. And it doesn't look like a beak or anything. That shit looks broken off for sure, but I don't know if I would say it's a raccoon.
No, yeah. Okay, well that just that didn't even bring up
Maybe
the
it
image
was,
for me.
maybe it was a raccoon or something, and it was just like kind of disformed or disfigured, you know?
Yeah, like they said, like from decomposition.
No, I mean like from birth.
Mm.
It just was a silly looking guy.
I mean, maybe, yeah. Though I'll be honest, I guess I haven't seen what a raccoon looks like without fur.
Yeah, no, same.
How's that look
But the
actually?
feet do kind of look like a raccoon, I think.
No, yeah,
Those little pretty fingers.
without fur. I guess, yeah. I guess it does look very much like it. Yeah, like the face. The only thing that doesn't really look like the raccoon is the face, but I guess the body in general.
I don't know. I've never. Well, raccoons have tails. I
Yeah,
think.
they do.
I don't know. We don't really have too many raccoons around here, so give us some grace.
Now I'm like, do raccoons have tails? I'm pretty sure.
Yes, yes, they do.
I'm still looking it up because I'm like, yeah, they do. Damn. Why
Yeah.
would a raccoon be missing its tail? Well,
A lot of options, a lot of
yeah.
things.
I don't know. Like the Montauk Monster really like. I don't know if it really. I guess should have got as much coverage as it did.
I don't think so. I think it was probably just a messed up corpse, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Feels like a
they had
maybe
a
like a
story.
slow week. So they're like, do it.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some pretty weird news stories, so
Yeah. Um, I would say also kids, but they were 26, so it wasn't even
yeah,
like kids making it.
I feel like at 26, you would have seen at least quite a few dead animals by then and been like, okay, like,
No, yeah,
or at least had the common sense to be like, it was floating in the water for new, like, who knows how long.
yeah, especially when you find it on the beach. I don't know. That just does not feel very as interesting as you, I guess, would imagine.
Yeah, now if there's like more substance behind that, like, say they found it alive and it was like it died
Yeah.
while they were near it, maybe, but
No, yeah.
no.
Also, just the whole like, oh, who has the corpse? And like, nobody knows, I guess. Which is just like, okay.
Plum Island, they snuck out there and got it back.
Yeah, that's the true corporate Plum Island.
I could see it.
Um, but this is where we're going to get into the more interesting, I think, aspect of Montauk.
Yeah, so we're gonna jump right up into the Montauk Project. The Montauk Project is a conspiracy theory that alleges there was a series of United States government projects conducted at Camp Hero, or Montauk Air Force Station in Montauk, New York, for the purposes of developing psychological warfare techniques and exotic research, including time travel. The story of Montauk Project originated from the Montauk Project series of books by Preston Nicholas. Well, I feel like that's just a rough start saying, okay, this whole conspiracy theory started with a child's book series. Um,
Oh yeah, it,
yeah, I don't feel
im-
like that much weight to it.
oh no, yeah. See, like immediately it'd be like, this should have just been like discounted, you know?
It's like, there was for sure a magic time traveling treehouse in my backyard. Yep. We went to ancient Egypt, ran from the dinosaurs.
No, yeah, and
Oh, okay.
but like this has a bunch of actual conspiracy theories people into it, and I just don't know how. I'm gonna be honest. When,
I feel like it's probably just because the time traveling aspect, that like no matter what era it is, it's always gonna have that crowd to it. Like Back to the Future, everyone loved that, and then
I guess.
like I can't think of modern like Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
No, yeah. I guess on that, and like, I have another theory, which you and the others will definitely, I think, probably see, is that this dude takes so many other conspiracy theories and just throws it in. to this fucking thing.
It makes them all one.
Like, it gets insane. But the Montauk Air Force Station is where the conspiracy, like, typically surrounds mostly. Um, which it was a real military station that operated from the 1940s to 1969, and only after its closure is when the rumors and conspiracies start to go around. These rumors allegedly started from former co-workers and conspiracy theorists, and the conspiracy covers several different things.
So one of the first things that these conspiracy theories cover was psychological manipulation. One of the central claims of the Montauk Project is that the U.S. government conducted experiments on mind control and psychological manipulation. These experiments allegedly utilized technology known as the Montauk Chair. So the Montauk Chair supposedly allowed scientists to amplify human mental abilities such as telepathy and remote viewing. Um, for those of you wondering, let's see. Oh, my bad. Well, according to these stories, victims often refer to the test subjects. They were subjected to intense psychological manipulation, leading to alterations in their memories, behavior, and perceptions of reality. So they're pretty much. I wonder what exactly they want to refer as remote viewing. Do we know what they considered that? Oh,
What I would imagine is like just being like able to view what someone's doing from their mind, like being like, oh,
remote?
I can just close my eyes and like I can spy on what this dude's doing like 10 floors down from me or some shit like that.
Okay, yeah. So it's what remote viewing is the practice of seeking impressions about a distance or unseen target without relying on known sensory meanings or sensory means. So you're just sensing someone across the room, I guess. Like
Yeah.
you like you don't see someone, but you know there's someone across this wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like you know what they're doing even though you can't see, hear, none of that.
That would be pretty sweet to have.
It would be pretty sweet. I just can't get over it just calling it the Montauk chair though.
Yeah, no. I don't know. What do you think a better name would be?
Um Shit.
Thinking.
I don't know, I guess that is hard actually.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I was thinking like, what would be a good name, but I can't come up with any.
No, yeah, we're dogging immediately. Hold up.
Yeah, we
They immediately showed us up.
they did. At least they could come up with a name.
No, yeah.
Right? So the Montauk chair was said to work by amplifying brainwaves, allowing for a range of experiments that push the boundaries of consciousness, and mind control. The technology, some claims, could have been used to introduce altered states of awareness or triggering violent outbursts. Some individuals at a distance, allowing the military to use it as a weapon for controlling the masses.
Damn.
So what they were are we meaning they would essentially have one individual using the chair and they would be able to control a mass, or the chair itself would be able to control masses of people all at once?
I imagine it's
Like,
probably like you have someone in the chair and you're telling them what you want them to make, people do.
so kind of like Professor X.
Yeah. Uh which I feel bad, but I immediately was like just the idea of someone saying chair be like school shootings
Jesus.
happen.
I mean, maybe that's why we've had so many school shootings since what, the 70s? Someone
Yeah.
got in the chair and they're controlling everyone.
No, yeah. It's totally nothing else. It's actually the Montauk chair.
Could be, man. Who knows?
But yeah, I guess it would be like, okay, yeah, like pretty, I guess, convenient to just be like, we have a dude basically saying bunker in a chair, and he just controls everything.
Yeah, that'd be an easy job, dude.
Oh
You only
yeah,
need one dude to do everything.
no, yeah. But now I'm like, how do you, how do you keep control of that person that's in the chair? If they can
Pay
like
them a lot of money.
that, I guess, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Deny my vacation, I dare you.
Either that or like straight up cock and ball torture, you know? Put a clamp on his nuts.
You're so right. That would control me.
Dude, some nipple clamps,
Oh
like
yeah.
tied to a car battery.
Oh, big goth mommy.
Jesus. Stepping on your balls.
She's whispering sweet nothings to me. She call me sweet names. Oh, I'll do
Gotcha
those
right.
school shootings. That'll get clipped out of context. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Am I gonna remove that? No.
Just make that a quick clip.
Yeah.
Like, there we go. I'll do school shooting. That sounds great.
Immediately get canceled and get the cops called.
Yeah. That'd be bad.
Look, see, I think we gotta include the goth mommy part because that what makes it okay.
Sure. Yeah.
The Montauk Project also covered time travel. Another key component of the theory is the alleged use of time travel in interdimensional portals. Conspiracy theorists suggest that the project's scientists were able to open gates to alternate timelines or parallel universes through the use of advanced technology. This concept is often linked to the Philadelphia experiment, with proponents of both theories claiming that the experiments in the 1940s led to the development of technology capable of manipulating time. According to these theories, the Montauk Project's experiments allowed for not just time travel, but also teleportation, with individuals being transported to different points in history or to other dimensions entirely. Some accounts even suggest that these experiments result in encounters with extraterrestrial beings who supposedly aided the U.S. military in their research. Which, if you don't know what the Philadelphia experiment, and this is like our first instance of them tying other conspiracy theories to this one,
Yeah.
the Philadelphia experiment was an alleged event claimed to have been witnessed by an ex-merchant mariner named Carl M. Allen at the United States Navy's Philadelphia Naval Shipyard in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. United States, sometime around October 28, 1943, Allen described an experiment where the U.S. Navy attempted to make a destroyer escort, the USS Eldridge, disappear, and the bizarre results that followed. Allen claimed to have witnessed the experiment while serving aboard the SS Andrew Furberseth? I have no clue. In Allen's account, a destroyer escort was successfully made invisible, but the ship oh my god, I cannot fucking speak! My god!
Possibly.
Thank you. Teleported to Norfolk, Virginia, for several minutes and then reappeared in the Philadelphia yard. The ship's crew was supposed to have suffered various side effects, including insanity, intangibility, and being frozen in place. When Jessup wrote back requesting more information to corroborate his story, Allen said his memory will have to be recovered and referred Jesse to what seems to be a non-existent Philadelphia newspaper article that Allen claimed covered the incident. Conspiracy theories, including Preston and Nicholas, talk about the Montauk Project being the continuation of the Philadelphia experiment. I love that when he's pressed, he just goes, my memory's gone.
Honestly, might as well.
Someone calls you on your bullshit.
Trouble.
Oh, yeah. Just someone calls you on your bullshit and you're just like, actually, I don't know.
Like that, you gotta watch The Crash on Netflix. So it's about this girl I think it was right as we were graduating high school,
Mm-hmm.
2020 or 2022, my bad. Um, she crashed the car, killing her boyfriend and a friend,
Mm-hmm.
and she kept like it was obvious that it was on purpose, but she kept saying it was on accident, and to this day, she keeps saying it was on accident, even though all the records show it was on purpose. So
Damn.
I don't know how that really pertained to this, but
It just popped.
if you hear that, you should for sure give that a watch. Pretty entertaining.
Yeah. How do they determine if it was on purpose or not?
There's this little computer box in the car that shows the data, and it
Mm.
shows that it was 100% gas and absolutely no braking for
Mm.
the last 5 seconds before the car crashed.
Damn.
Like, if you're going that speed, you're going to touch the brakes.
Yeah.
Well, if it wasn't on purpose,
Yeah.
you know.
And then
Anyways,
I imagine probably like she had like nothing in her system or anything.
no, she had, I think THC, just a
Wow.
little bit. But um, just a little bit, but she was like a very seasoned smoker, so
Yeah, and that was me more like
matter.
alcohol,
No,
cocaine.
no,
Yeah,
there was no alcohol in her system, just small amounts of THC.
yeah, I don't think THC is going to impair you enough to be like, oh my god, is that a pole
Whole building, dude,
or whole
right in
building?
the
Yeah, you're right.
yeah. Anyways, back to the subject. We have aliens. A particularly bizarre element of the Montauk Project theory involves the supposed involvement of extraterrestrial beings in the research. Some narratives claim that the project scientists collaborated with alien entities who provided knowledge of advanced technologies, including time travel, teleportation, and mind control techniques. These aliens were reportedly able to assist with opening dimensional portals and helping human subjects navigate alternate realities or timelines. Well, if they were able to do that, I'm kind of curious where they went. I wonder if they went back or forward. What do you
um,
think?
I think in the I think according to like in the book series that we'll get into a little bit later. But I'm pretty sure it's like, oh, they met like Jesus. Um, they were they were at the American Civil War and
See,
shit
I
like
call
that.
bullshit right there. You would have to be real to meet him, right?
Jesus?
Man, yep.
Well, I think like it's like even scholars like make the thing of like, yeah, he was probably like real, but like not like you know like he
What they
was
make
like a
him out
probably real dude, but just like that's it.
a real chiller.
Yeah.
That's it. Anyways, some of the conspiracy theories assert that the Montauk Project served as a secret branch of a larger extraterrestrial collaboration, one that had not been ongoing for decades. The goal, they suggested, was to prepare humanity for eventual contact with extraterrestrial civilizations, or even to manipulate human genetics for their benefit of the alien allies. Kind of just farming, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
That or they want some children with some aliens. And at that point, I'm like, hell yeah. Bring them.
That's how we get to Avatar, right?
The blue
We're just
people?
all in the same blue and 7 feet tall.
Dude, I mean. Yeah. The goth girl who is nipple clamping you in the Montauk chair is actually a giant big blue alien. Oh.
How would we sound?
Who's just making you do school shootings? Oh. I will shoot up that elementary school. Don't you worry.
Anything to do it. Anything to please them.
Oh yeah. Would you do a would you do a school shooting if a tall blue alien chick would let you hit?
No, no, absolutely not.
Why?
I'm good.
What What in this case is preventing you from this? I need to know.
I don't know, maybe like the massacring of children. No, just maybe. I'm just throwing that out there, you know.
Hmm.
Mm. Oh, I'm not sure I see the moral dilemma here. No, yeah, absolutely not. No.
Well, you might be right there. Just
Maybe, yeah.
maybe. Um, Not fully sure on that.
Still got to think about it.
Well, yeah, you know, I'll know my decision when I'm in that chair. Let's say that.
You know, I think that's a fair statement.
Because I think there could be a portion of me being like, I have all this power.
Yeah.
What would you do if you were in the chair at least?
What do you mean? I would still say no.
No. Like, you're in the chair. Like, you're strapped in.
Oh,
And
with the powers?
yeah, and you have the power, and you have just free reign. They're like, you get one free reign to do for a moment. And then they'll start telling you what they want you to do. But they'll give you, like, one free use of it.
I think I would transfer like Bill Gates money into my bank account. I think I'd do something like that. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Completely legal too. So just safe wire transaction, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, man's a billionaire. He probably won't even notice. You probably
No, no.
remake whatever you take in like an instant.
100,000. Be
Yeah.
happy.
Uh, okay, that's fair. I don't know what I would do. I don't know. I'd probably make something like if it was like an all powerful thing, like make something like real, you know? Like maybe make magic like completely real.
Not Bigfoot.
Maybe Bigfoot, but then also like Avatar: The Last Airbender, make that like actual reality. I think that could be
Sure,
fun.
but what would you be?
For bending,
Yeah.
ooh. Personally, I think I'd probably be like either Earthbender or maybe a Firebender.
I think I'd go with water.
Do you think you'd be a Waterbender?
Hell yeah.
I can see it. You stay, kinda, I think, cool in a lot of situations.
I guess. I just think it'd be cool being a waterbender, dude. Or an airbender, obviously, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Airbender would be cool. I just don't think I would be an Airbender.
I'd like humiliate my boss and make him fart all the time.
My God. How will you even do that, though? Will you
Force
just.
air
Uh,
into his body and then pull it out his butt when
well, I was,
he.
well, I was like, are you me? Like, you're just going to shove air up his ass and then just fucking pull it back out?
Tickle, tickle. No, I'm
Dude.
sure I'd figure it out if I had the ability.
Oh, yeah. Dude, if I was a firebender, I would want to be able to also do the lightning bending.
Yeah, no, that should be sweet.
That'd be like pretty much why I would want to be a firebender also. Firebender would be cool, but I'd be like, be lightning. Do control
Maybe
electrical shocks. That's be somewhat noisy. You just do a little like lightning flick.
like
Bitch.
that.
Bitch.
Think about how many cool glass sculptures you can make too.
Oh, dude. That
Pretty
actually
sweet.
would go so hard.
It would.
But then I think a waterbender or a earthbender, especially like where we live, would actually work
Yeah,
pretty well.
I agree with that.
Someone's talking to me in the grocery store, I'd just be like, here's a giant wall in between us, bitch.
Keep away all them horny old women.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what it is. I'm like catnip to old people. It's crazy.
It's the neck beard.
Hey, I shave that shit off.
About
I
time.
shave that shit off. All right, moving on to the book series, which this all originates from. Which again, I think if this is the case, this probably should have discredited way earlier, you know. But that's just me.
Being like, okay, this guy based in this entire thing off of quite literally a child's book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as discussed, most of the conspiracy originally came from it. It was written by Preston Nicholas and Peter Moon. However, the series goes further with its conspiracies than what's mostly that like most other conspiracy theorists go with. Like the Montauk Project kidnapped homeless people and runaway children to experiment on, most dying in the process and being buried on the premises. The Montauk Project created the Jersey Devil, which is a cryptid that is said to reside in the New Jersey Pine Barrens in South Jersey, and is described as having bat-like wings, a horse or goat head with horns, cloven hooves, small arms and claws, and barbed tail. The popular legend has it being a cursed 13th child of a mother named Leeds, which I think, just a little further break into the legend, I think it's like she had 12 children, she got pregnant again, and she's like, this will be the child of the devil.
Wait, hold on. So how did the Montauk Project create the kid, though?
Um, I think the idea is like genetic, like engineering.
Okay. All right.
Which is just like, okay, that's like a wild cryptid, I think, specifically to include out of all the cryptids. And I think I know the reason why it probably got included, and that's probably because it has the word devil in its name.
Yeah. I don't know. I remember the first time I heard about the Jersey Devil, I was probably like 8, and my dad was telling me about it for whatever reason because he grew up in New Jersey, and I think it was probably something along those lines what he was telling me.
Mm-hmm.
But it terrified me.
You're like, my God.
I looked it up and I was like, what is this? Like, what's going on here?
Had little nightmares.
Oh no, yeah, like for a whole week. It was terrible. Dude, this as a kid is traumatizing stuff.
I like we had the opposite reaction in learning about the Jersey Devil, because when I first learned of the Jersey Devil, I went, that's just stupid as fuck.
No, what do you mean? As a kid, you look that up and you just see like a child like bat-winged monster devil thing, and you're like, oh, that's gay. No, like that's terrifying.
Yeah, no, I was just like, that's stupid.
Yeah, no, that
What cryptid actually terrified me as a kid? Because I wasn't terrified of Bigfoot. I was just like, yeah, Bigfoot.
Mothman.
No. Oh, no. I don't even know if these are. Let me look if this even is counted as a cryptid. Oh no, that was just me being like, please.
Skinwalkers.
Skinwalkers, yeah, that is one.
Yeah.
But I'm looking this up specifically because I'm curious. Okay, then I don't think they're counted typically as cryptid, but what scared me as a kid was black-eyed children.
Oh no! I think those are. Well, no, I don't think they're counted as cryptids. I think they're counted as like extraterrestrials.
Yeah, or something. Which, for people who don't know, they are supposedly a paranormal creature that originates from American folklore, said to resemble human children or teenagers with pale skin and pitch black eyes, and are supposedly seen begging or hitchhiking. My God. Or encounter on doorsteps of homes. And yeah, they are allegedly either undead, demonic, or alien. Yeah, those fucking terrified me as a kid. I like when I learned about them, I was so afraid. Because it's like, oh, there's like a certain way you have to answer to them so they don't just fucking kill you. And that used to terrify me as a kid.
You're afraid you're gonna go to school one day and see your best bud, black eyes. You're like, oh no.
No, I was afraid they were going to knock on the door, and I like would stutter when talking, and I would just be fucking gone. Is that like that actually scared me so bad? That was the like week-long like nightmares.
I could see it, yeah.
But yeah, no, Jersey Devil never scared me. Black-eyed children, though, that terrified me. Or the Hat Man. The Hat Man terrified me as a kid too.
Well, yeah, shadow people, kind of same.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't. I do not mess with those things.
Oh no, yeah. The Hat Man doesn't terrify me anymore. Especially learning that people see the Hat Man when they are high as fuck from Benadryl. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good. I'll deal with
Dude,
other shadow people, but I don't gotta deal with a Hat Man.
Hat Man just wants to make you. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what he wants to do, but he's creepy.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, where are we? The project also supposedly created the AIDS virus. I don't know how much leverage that one really has, but even though it's naturally occurring, even though it's a naturally occurring virus, it somehow created the AIDS virus. The
Yeah.
project also helped fake the moon landing, and it helped create the early internet.
See what I mean? They just throw all conspiracy in here.
Oh, don't know how there's a theory about creating the early internet, but I mean,
Dude, there's a conspiracy for anything. As we see, there's a conspiracy about creating the fucking AIDS virus. The project also apparently helped create the Men in Black, which is a conspiracy of government agents going around harassing witnesses of UFO or extraterrestrial events to keep quiet. They also it also apparently helped create black helicopters, which are is a common conspiracy that is brought up in other conspiracies and is often linked to New World Order conspiracies specifically. And this these are only some of the stuff covered in this book series, which shouldn't have to be said, but these books are categorized as fiction books, which makes it more interesting that it has inspired many to believe in the conspiracies and believe that it really happened. Even Preston, Nicholas, and Pierre Moon throw doubt on their claims by saying, whether you read this as science fiction or nonfiction, you are in for an amazing story.
well, that's exactly what it is. It's a great story. Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. It's just wild that, like, even they are like, if you read this as science fiction or nonfiction, you are in for an amazing story. Like, they're even throwing doubt on their claims. But you have a lot of people who are like, the Montauk Project.
I mean, people are gonna believe in what they want. Like at the end of the day, you can say this is quite literally just a story I came up with when I was bored, but somebody's gonna be like, "Yeah, that was my first-hand experience right there."
No, yeah.
Mhm.
I guess it really just like, I guess there's something interesting kind of going over like big like storytelling or like just that kind of way of like getting across information is like ingrained into humanity.
Just like that, the telephone game, you know.
Yeah. I really thought you were going to say religion.
I mean, yeah, that too. I'm sure somebody. This is a fun story, and somebody blew it way out of proportion.
Yeah, really drunk dude. Dude, I swear he made water into wine. And it's like the most drunk dude you ever met. And you're like, uh-huh, sure.
Yeah. In all reality, he just like cut his hand over the cup of water. He's like, ah, wine now.
He's like, I got so many STDs, this boat get fucked.
Uh,
Which is a thing. Like, I'm not sure if you have known about this or other people, but like bug chasers, that's their whole little gimmick.
I have no idea what that is.
It's bug chasers, and like I forgot what the other term is, but the whole thing is around spreading STDs. So like, there's bug chasing parties where like people will go and have unprotected sex with the sole purpose of acquiring STDs.
That makes so much sense. Like, why would you do that?
I have no clue, but like, you got people who want to give it to others, and you have the people who uh, want to receive it. You know.
Yeah.
Which I think there was like a big like thing in might have been here or might have been in the UK of like a dude who had STDs, uh putting his blood on like the top of like soda cans to try to get people to get the STDs.
I think that was in the U.S.
Yeah, and it's
I
just like
mean,
I
crazy
don't,
people.
oh yeah, dude. If someone ever relay that information voluntary to me, oh my god, I fucked that up again. Um, dude, that's a Mia runaway.
What, that they were doing that or that they want to do that?
Both. Even if they express interest, I would be like, I'm just gonna leave. Do not ever talk to me again.
Yeah, it's a pretty terrible
I
thing to
just would
do.
not be able to trust them. Like, cause like, oh, let me go to the bathroom real quick, and have like my like coffee cup is by them. I couldn't trust it,
Start away.
dude. Yeah,
All right.
easily.
Well, we got anything media, according to the Montauk Project, well, related. So in 2015, an adaptation to the of the conspiracy was released called Montauk Chronicles, starring Preston Nicholas. It won the Best Documentary Award at the Philip K. Dick Film Festival in New York City. The Montauk Experiment was featured on the season, the Montauk Experiment was featured on a season of Discovery Channel's Mysteries of the Abandoned. On October 23rd of 2003, the episode titled "The Montauk Conspiracy" documented the conspiracies that swirled around the abandoned military base at Camp Hero. On Long Island, the experiments discussed the critical role that the base played in defending America's coastline. The biggest media presence is Stranger Things, which is inspired by the Montauk Project and was even the working title on the series earlier on. Montauk has even motioned or mentioned in the series finale. Was mentioned in the series finale. Where was it mentioned in the series finale?
It's when Joyce and Hopper are having their dinner at Enzo's. Hopper tells her how he's gotten an offer to move up to Montauk, New York, and be the I think sheriff there.
Wait, how does that relate to the Montauk Project, though? I'm just saying, I'm going to move to Montauk, New York, and they're immediately associating it to the project.
Well, no, well the thing is because Stranger Things is based off of the Montauk Project conspiracy. That's where Stranger Things comes from, basically, and was even what it was titled. I think on like the first draft of the script was called Montauk. So that's what Stranger Things comes from, and so it was like a little nod to the the where it comes from with Hopper being like, oh, like they want us to move to Montauk and shit.
I can see that, I guess.
So yeah, it's just a little nod to where the series gets its inspiration from. But yeah, I would say that's probably the biggest media presence, I think,
Hmm.
with how big Stranger Things became.
I feel like it's always been huge since the beginning.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, clearly
Mm,
it really resonated with a lot of conspiracy theories, people.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it hit on everything.
Oh yeah,
So a lot of things.
some religious stuff in there, distrust in the government, like
That's all. Like, nobody trusts the government.
oh no, yeah, like they're the government. If the government will try to do fuck shit when they can,
Right. They do all the time. What do you mean?
but like I think there is levels to like. I think there's a part of having a healthy distrust in your government to then also being delusional
It's
and
total
thinking,
whacked up.
yeah, and thinking they made like the AIDS virus or some shit like that.
I could see that as like a attempt to population control, and then it just didn't work as well as they wanted it to.
I mean, I guess, but it's just like it's such a well documented like disease or virus. Um, you know, like we know the origins of AIDS. Like
And
it
that
comes
is,
from I think apes and monkeys.
does it?
Yeah, it's originally from them, and then it mutated at some point to infect humans, which makes sense since we're related to apes. So I bet it
Yeah,
didn't really
quite
have
close.
to mutate too much. Um,
Probably not.
but I mean, shit, like viruses in general are very important to how we are today. Actually,
Yeah, I mean, it built up our immune systems and a lot of other stuff.
No, yeah. Well, I think it's even like, I think they're even important to like how our DNA is built, like and all comes from like early viruses.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because like I think a lot of viruses, their whole thing is like they infect you and then they use information to make like the actual stuff that's like harming you and shit. Uh, like I think that's how like I'm pretty sure that's how the AIDS virus operates. It's just like basically like rewrites your I think it's your immune system. It rewrites to basically just attack other shit. So it's like been I think theorized or even credited like early viruses probably helped uh create how our DNA in modern times is created in the body.
I don't know. I personally don't really all know all too much about that, so I'm not going to mention or talk on that subject.
No, yeah, and
Um,
I'll be honest, I'm not the most knowledgeable, but I have looked into a little bit stuff. But
but pause here. I'm going to go pee really bad.
okay, I'm all alone. I'm all alone. My partner's left me to go take a piss. I don't know when he'll be back. This man pisses forever. I'm all alone. I'm not even alone with a big boy, Bigfoot, or a tall blue alien who has nipple clamps on me and is torturing my balls while I sit in the Montauk chair, causing havoc. I'm not even there. Oh, wait. Let me shift. I'm shifting? Huh. I'm shifting, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god, is that the big blue lady? Big blue lady? Not big booty. Well, she has a big booty too. She got the curves. Huh. Oh my god, guys. Oh no. Oh no, I'm shifting again? I'm shifting, guys? Hitler's George Washington. Who could have guessed? Oh. Oh no. Oh no, he's actually the Jersey Devil. Oh. Oh fuck. Guys, I gotta shift again. I'm shifting?
You're
Oh
shifting or
my
you
god.
shitting?
I'm shifting? I'm back. I'm back in the Montauk chair. I've just been saying shit while you're gone. I don't know. I wonder why there's such a big thing of like. I'm kind of curious how big conspiracy theories are in other countries.
I'm sure they're just as popular as they are here. I mean, everywhere is going to have its folklore and stories passed down. So,
No, yeah. I was just wondering if like I'm just curious like if it's just more like Americanized conspiracy theories or what? Because like I think like tall tales that kind of storytelling is very much more American than other places.
yeah.
So I wonder if it's kind of something like that. Since like America is more of like a very more individualistic country compared to others.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was just something I was thinking.
That'd be something to look into, I guess.
Oh yeah, I think so.
I think that is all we have for the Montauk Project.
Yep. Um, I don't know how you feel about the Montauk Project.
Uh, which aspect of it? I mean, I think some of it could be kind of entertaining. Maybe.
And then
Sorry.
others. others not.
Yeah, I think maybe the idea of it, the military base having some whack shit going on there, like doing weird experiments and possibly strange stories coming from the place. But I wouldn't necessarily hold it all up to say that there was an actual mind controlled chair or any of that stuff.
Yeah, no, I think definitely. Like it's interesting, but I think you definitely should not believe in this when this literally just comes from a fictional book series. Like it is fun and stuff, but like I don't see how anybody could or even should believe when it literally comes from a fiction book, you know?
Yeah, that's. I'm sure the people that want or say they believe in that probably don't look into it that much. They just hear the story surrounding it and they're like, oh, that's cool. Let's believe in this.
Yeah,
Or spread information.
that's probably it is like they just hear the conspiracy stories and don't like look into where that comes from. So then they just like, oh, okay, that yeah, I believe in that. Montauk.
Yeah.
So, but we hope you guys enjoyed. We might cover maybe some more things in New York. Uh, definitely has a lot of history to probably have some weird and bizarre things to cover more.
That's about it.
Yep. We will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.